Hey ya ya yang ah hey ya hey ya hey yang hey yang ah hey yang hey ya yo hey yang hey yang hey ya yo hey yang ah hey yang hey ya hey yang hey yang ah hey yang hey ya yo hey yang hey yang hey ya yo hey yang ah hey da lay da lay da lay
We were placed on Mother Earth to enjoy life to its fullest. Through our prayers, we, the Navajo people, are thriving. We are to honor the Navajo way, which includes our mind, spirituality, and bodies. We are to succeed in our endeavors. We seek harmony. We seek happiness. We seek to be healthy. It is our time. Yat-e Tsehoto Medical Center is a modern facility with the state-of-the-art Western technology and Navajo traditions. Tsehoto Medical Center is leading the way. Alajit Tawinita.
Everybody has a story. My story is that my family has always taught me that the foundation that they gave me was about the teaching, about being successful at some point in time. And so they steered me in the direction of Western education. And so I enjoyed working with my people. I think the passion and love for your people is probably the most unique and a trait that is important, in my capacity. So I would say that the foundation, I think, was important, and the need for Navajo professional people in this capacity as far as healthcare industry is concerned.
Dr. Leland Leonard, CEO of Tsehoto Medical Center in Fort Defiance on the Navajo Nation, is leading the way, the Navajo way.
I think hard work, being diligent, and the ethics of it, the ethics of being a professional. There's so many teachings, in the Western education. You get taught about the ethics, the values of being a professional person. And in Navajo, there's also teaching with regards to ethical values. And so I think those values are so important, so distinct, that it stands out in my mind, when I go to work every day. And so I think again that you bridge that with the need, the tremendous need that our people have, and you couple those together, and you make a commitment out of it, and dedicate that, to the daily affairs of work, the job tasks here. There's so much to do for your people, and there's just so little time to do it in. And so I think those are the things that stands out the most in my mind.
This man has been called to lead the way because of his heritage, his upbringing, and his understanding of Western cultures. Dr. Leonard is a leader among leaders. He is a mentor to those who follow.
Well, education is one thing. I think leadership is another thing. And I believe that my time in the military, military taught me about leadership. It taught me about advancing people. It's about teamwork, cooperation, and again, commitment again. And so I think teamwork spirit, stands out the most. And I value that and pass it on.
The passion and focus to be a policymaker, to change people's lives, is an enduring and distinguished trait, which is evident daily to all. As Dr. Leonard operates as CEO of what was once Fort Defiance Hospital, but is now a new Navajo brand, Tsehoto Medical Center.
The job experiences that I had, in between. I was pretty much involved in human service type of related activity. As a mental health worker in Tuba City for a number of years. Thereafter, I went and got my license. And so, just the number of years that I spent there, and I felt like, I needed to go upstream, so to speak, and be more of a policy maker, so to speak. Where policies are made. I want to be involved in that, how that's done. How can you really effectively change people's lives? And so I went that route and became involved in that with the Indian Health Service at 3 different area offices, namely Navajo, worked in Tuba City, and in the Phoenix area office where I work with about 42 Indian tribes. Then I went to the Albuquerque area office, IHS, and I work with about 27 tribes in that region. And so, I think those are the foundational, the footprints that I have left behind in getting there. But I think it led me to become a chief executive officer for the Phoenix Indian Center for a number of years, and I dealt with diverse people, in general. And so interacting with them, having a good relationship with them, good communication with them, and understand their needs in lives and so forth, was similar to ours. So this advocating, I think, is what I learned as a tool, advocating for your people, advocating, with some substance.
Dr. Leland Leonard is indeed leading the way, leading Tsehotso Medical Center the Navajo way through Hojon.
Lately, we've changed the name to Tsehotso Medical Center. Tsehotso, just a term, that the traditional people used before the contact with the United States Army in 1854. And so we changed the name back to Tsehotso to its traditional name. Tse means rock, and Hotso means meadow. So you could say it's rock sticking out of the meadow. There's so many things that if you draw a circle, with me standing in the middle, there's so many strings that's attached to me, so to speak. I can't name one individual. There's a foundation underneath me too. But I can truly state that that's the Navajo Teaching Foundation that I have. But there's so many people to credit, for helping me. It's you never do it alone. There's so many individuals, that contribute to your life and your success, and you take it as more of a teaching, and I more or less take it as an eclectic approach. The Western teaching versus the Navajo teaching, and meshing them, integrating them. And that's what this hospital is all about.
Tsehotso Medical Center is a rock rising out of the desert. Its board of directors, CEO, chiefs, and employees consider it an honor to serve the Navajo Nation, the Beauty Way. This premiere episode of The CEO Speaks launches Tsehotso Medical Center Health Information Network, where healthy winds move harmony to mind, body, and spirit. Ahiya.